She can be there.
We are here.
Yeah.
After show chat, and to see, have at least one visitor. This is Trixie.
Trixie, yeah.
By the way, I'm doing a website. It's called my-cat.org, where we write all sorts of stories and also information about cats. And your cat stories are welcome because I publish also guest posts.
Yeah.
I have had in my life about 40 or even more cats, so I have a lot of stories in my mind, and I take this occasion to look at this to write about it. We are here supposedly in the after show chat after the conversation, a very delightful conversation with Monica Rivert, who really has shown where you can go when you get older, away from all this seriousness and this theory and this
that is so hard to come by, you know.
What?
Did you get to that point where she is?
She is wonderful. It's just
This is who she is, you know, and
no academic etiquette anymore, which was so important. Remember when you went to university and afterwards and all the serious stuff. I did that too, by the way.
Can we show the people who are their guests here?
This other guest.
Yeah.
Doggy.
Yeah.
Here's Doggy.
Here's Doggy.
Here's Doggy. She always has to be very quiet during the
broadcast.
During the podcast. Anyway, this is for you guys to join us and talk with us. And even if it's not about the show, we can talk, you know, about whatever. This is an offer. And you can ask questions or just chat. Look, here's the next one.
Oh, one more.
Here.
Where's it? Oh, yeah.
Here.
All right. There are more. If you stick around, we'll bring them all by one. Okay. But
anyway, we are still waiting if somebody jumps in. The link is posted in Masterminding Integral Aging with AGEING in Facebook. It is a Facebook group. So if you want to join, go and look for that and come in. In the meantime, we just chat a moment about what our impression was. And then we go and have dinner because it's 8:20 in the evening in Italy.
Yes. And it's okay to eat this late, this early, even in Spain.
Yeah, even later. So,
well, you know, what really impressed me was the ease and freedom and openness, you know, that she had about herself and where she had gotten to, and in definite part because of this lifelong practice or decades-long practice that she's been involved in, you know. So where she's not a recluse, that's not the point, but she could withdraw gracefully or just deliberately from public life to engage in what she likes to do with a small group of like-minded people, you know, and not need to apologize for not being out there in the public world. I thought for a moment about asking her, what about the changes in European politics and American politics, you know, the move to the right, etc.
Yes, but you didn't.
No, I didn't.
And why?
Because I realized that she just wasn't worried about that in a certain way. She was content enough within herself not to have a public opinion, for example, about this or that. Not, I'm sure she does have thoughts, she does have feelings and concerns, etc., like we all do, but she just didn't feel like she had to, as integral expert, you know, comment upon this.
Yeah, you didn't hear a lot about her expertise, and she really knows Ken Wilber from the beginning to the end. And she has met him, I think, several times, and she did also telephone calls, which are published on Integral Live with Ken on various topics, you know, and She knows all that, but she has arrived to the point where she doesn't need to show it anymore.
Mhm.
And also the practice, I know that she has done Buddhist meditation for many, 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 many years, and what not, you know. But normally we are surrounded by people who want to show what they do and where they can be reached, and
How bright and sparkly and
yeah,
knowledgeable
and what they
on
can
top
sell
of
to
things.
people,
Yeah.
what they can do for people. I mean, I did it.
Like,
I did it
we
a
do
little
that
bit, yeah,
stuff
because
too,
I
yeah.
still think I have to offer something which might be useful for some people. And it is the voice training, but it's also the coaching.
Mhm.
And I still feel bad to need to go into my grave and not have given away what what I have discovered and what I have understood. So maybe it's a question of age, or is it a question of maturity?
Well, it can be both. I think at some point you realize that you can't give away everything you've got. It's just, there's not a medium for all of that.
Or maybe
There's
it's
no
not so
means,
important
or
anymore.
people don't want to know what you have to offer. That can happen. You just can be out of step, out of fashion, whatever. And so you allow simply, it to be part of what you take with you.
Yeah,
And
and I
is
was
not
thinking
lost.
about the field concept
Mhm.
no, of Rupert Sheldrake, for instance, and others. We, by doing what we are doing and by thinking what we are doing, we are influencing the field. And so even if I don't give it away directly,
Mhm.
I give it into the field.
It's out there.
And so I reinforce the field. And this can be a sort of a, let's say, consolation, no?
Yeah.
Because this feeling of a certain unfulfillment, no? To be full of things and not,
And the world doesn't respond. Oh,
not
doesn't find me, doesn't beat a
Not-
path to my door.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You
Mhm.
know, this has happened to me. Like,
Oh.
I'm a voice therapist too, no? And I had several people sent to me who, like teachers who have these sort of voices. And mothers of students, for instance, had these voices. And several times it happened to me that I told them, this is a bad use of your voice. You can learn how to use it better, and then you have a better voice. And no, they didn't believe that, and they didn't want to learn it. They wanted, the doctor gave them cortisone
Mhm.
because it was considered an illness when you are out of voice, when you don't have a voice anymore to shout. And that was it. Nobody of these who I told I could help them to have a better voice, nobody wanted to do the work. First of all, understand that the voice they have, and they are got used to that voice, that it is not their real voice, but it's a sort of a distorted voice by misuse. Like if you always beat on something and then you are wondering at the end that it is worn out. It's the same what we are doing with the vocal cords. And so I really gave up on that, because I thought, okay, if you think it's an illness, if you don't want to discover your possibilities, and this goes back to our last call, which we had with John Freeman about possibilities we have. But many people don't want to even know what possibilities they have. And with the voice work, I really have noticed that. So that's my little rant for today. I see that nobody is jumping in. So I think we close it out with that, and hope you will be there next week.
I guess so,
And
because
in case,
I don't have a rant, so you're safe. Okay.
Yeah. I wanted to say, in case you are camera shy, contact me. I help you. I was too. I really was.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't tell now, I guess. So that's today.
Yeah.
December 2nd.
Yeah.
And we see next week, and then there's another episode, and then we will come back in January.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And leave your comments afterwards. Okay.
Yeah, please do. Where do they leave their comments?
Yeah, here I have posted this in Facebook, but also on YouTube and
Sure.
wherever on our website,
Okay.
thewisdomfactory.net, where the whole conscious aging
Conscious aging.
series is posted with
Yeah.
all the program. Every speaker has their own page, and you can get informed about everybody. Oh, by the way, this integral life practice is written not only by Ken Wilber, but also by Terry Patton and other two people. And Terry Patton will be with us in the last Friday of March, and he will talk about the spiritual part of getting older. Okay, so that's for today. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.